Have advisors fully adopted innovation, and has it yet to really infiltrate their thought processes in terms of how they build their business? In terms of, because there is so much innovation happening in our space, there's so much opportunity, but have advisors really accepted that fully yet? And where are we on that curve? Are we in the inning 1? Are we in inning 8? What are your thoughts there?
I don't think we're necessarily in inning 8, but I don't think we're in inning 1 either. I think we're probably somewhere in the middle. Like, you do have a lot of advisors that have been, I mean, there's just like any kind of new technology. You have the early adopters, you have the late adopters, and the kind of normal people in between. But that being said, I think we're still kind of at the forefront, like closer to probably say inning 3, where you have a lot of financial advisors that have started to adopt it. But something I've noticed through working with a lot of financial advisors, and I'm sure you can relate to this, is a lot of financial advisors are financial planners or financial advisors first. They may have come into starting an RIA as a financial planner because that's what they really excel at. And many don't come in because they want to be a business owner. And I think that there's a big gap there, and that's what causes a lot of financial advisors to kind of have the stigma of being slow to change technology, slow to adapt to new technologies. It's just that they're really good at financial planning and serving their clients, but they may just not feel confident or not know what business strategies to implement, and may not take the time to want to learn new technologies and things like that because they're busy serving their clients and doing the things that they kind of got in the industry for. So I think there's a lot of advisors that are adopting, but I still think there's a ways to go for advisors to really start adopting technology.
Is that, in your mind, is that changeable, that concept of them going from getting in the business for what they love and ultimately converting into being a business owner?
Yeah, I think it's definitely changeable. I think a lot of advisors, one, are going to be forced to do that whether they want to or not, just because, especially talking about Schwab and TD, they're going to need to be forced to operate more like a business just to make sure they're staying relevant in the industry. But also they're going to need, that's kind of what their clients are going to demand, kind of talking about millennials and them becoming more of a force in the industry. Millennials like technology. They like having speed. They like all these things that technology brings, and advisors are going to need to adopt